Hello and welcome to K-pop Kool-Aid, where we dive into all the hidden lore, wild speculation, and fan theory gold of the K-pop meets monster hunting universe. Today we're examining the much-anticipated sequel to K-pop Demon Hunters. What we know so far, what we hope for, and what fans are definitely speculating will happen with our favorite characters. Before we begin, go ahead and comment what your theory of the sequel storyline will be. Don't forget to like and subscribe to find out what actually happens in the sequel. In the original film, we followed the girl group HUNTRX, made up of lead vocalist Rumi, dancer-fighter Mira, and rapper Maknae Zoe, as they balanced global idol stardom and a secret life of demon hunting. They faced off against the demon boy band Saja Boys, led by Jinu, and ultimately confronted the demon king Guima. So naturally, fans are already cooking up theories about the sequel. Who returns? What will Betrayals look like? What new powers will emerge? Let's jump into the top 8 fan theories floating around. Theory 1. Rumi's half-demon heritage explained. First up, Rumi's secret. In the original, we learn that Rumi is not entirely human. Her mother was a demon hunter, and there are hints of something in Rumi's bloodline. Fans believe the sequel will dive deeper into this origin, that Rumi's half-demon heritage will become both her greatest strength and her greatest threat. According to fans, Rumi may face a demon within arc where the demon side of her heritage begins to manifest in unexpected ways. The sequel might introduce a demon bloodline awakening storyline. Rumi's singing voice might crack, her powers become unstable, and she'll have to reconcile both halves of her identity. There's speculation that Rumi's missing father or unknown demon ancestor will show up, either as ally or adversary. This theory raises the stakes. The group is not just fighting external demons now. One of them carries darkness inside. That internal conflict could fuel a more emotionally rich sequel. Theory 2. The global tour awakens multiple demons. Second theory, global tour means global threat. In the original movie, we saw HUNTRX performing huge shows and the world-scale nature of their fandom. The sequel may send them on tour, but each new city might correspond to a new demon or mythological foe awakened by their music. Why fans think this? The trailers and posters hinted at non-Seoul locations, and behind-the-scenes leaks mention new markets, new monsters. Specifically, a city like San Francisco or Los Angeles might serve as a setting for a Western myth demon, wrapping Korean folklore around global pop culture. The tour becomes a map of weaknesses. As they travel, the barrier they created in the first film, via the Hanmoon song, begins to crack in multiple places, each leak creating a demon incursion. Narratively, this broadens both the action and the soundtrack. Imagine HUNTRX performing a Latin pop-influenced routine in Rio while fighting a rainforest myth demon mid-concert. The stakes scale up. Theory 3. A rival hunter idol group emerges. Third, rival idol hunters. What if HUNTRX are no longer the only group fighting demons? Some fans believe a new idol group will appear, perhaps with morally ambiguous motives, claiming they can protect fans and dominate charts by any means necessary. In the original, HUNTRX faced the Saja Boys as competitors for fandom and power. The sequel might mirror that with another female group, say HUNTRX or HUNTR/Infinity, one that uses demon energy to boost performance, blurring the line between hero and villain. Fans point to very subtle hints. Backstage chatter in the original about someone else trying to take the crown, and an extra microphone left unused. That sets up a great conflict. Old-school heroism, HUNTRX, versus new-era pragmatism, rival group. The sequel could explore questions like, how far will you go for fame? When does protecting fans become exploiting them? Theory 4. Jinu's redemption, or revenge. Fourth, the Saja Boys leader, Jinu. In the original, we saw Jinu as the heartthrob lead of the Saja Boys, secretly the demon army's ace. Fans now theorize that the sequel will center him. Either he survives and seeks redemption, or he returns stronger and more vengeful. Possible arcs. Jinu's demon bands mean he's tied to the barrier breach, Maybe he was betrayed by Guima and enacts his own plan. He could switch sides, teaming up with HUNTRX for a common goal, but his past actions make trust difficult. Or he becomes the bigger threat, uses idol music and demon magic to produce a global takeover tour of his own, forcing HUNTRX to chase him worldwide. It's a rich choice for the sequel because Jinu has charisma, fandom appeal, and villain potential. Giving him complexity elevates the story. Theory 5. Music as the ultimate weapon and weakness. Fifth, music itself becomes the weapon. In the original film, HUNTRX used a special Han Moon song to weaken the demons. Fans expect the sequel to lean deeper into this. Songs with radical powers, performance battles, and that the misuse of music may create unintended consequences. New genre. HUNTRX must adopt a harder style, industrial K-pop, electropop metal, to counter upgraded demons. Power leak. Every time they perform the Han Moon ritual, they risk exposing fans or themselves to demon influence. Crowd as conduit. The audience's screams, the stage lights, all become part of the ritual magic, which means fans could become inadvertent adversaries. This raises the stakes. Not just will they kill the demon, but will their performance hurt the people they love? The sequel becomes as much about how they sing as what they sing. Theory 6. Darker tone, not just idol glam. Sixth, tone shift. While the original balanced bright idol staging with demon action, many fans believe the sequel will be darker. More horror, more sacrifice, fewer fluff songs, and more real stakes. Why? Because the original ended on an uneasy note. The barrier is up, but hints of cracks remain. There's loss, sacrifice, identity issues. That suggests the sequel must escalate. So expect gritty backstage scenes, the cost of being an idol/demon hunter. More personal stakes. Not just save the world, but save ourselves. Visual palette shift. Less pastel, more deep reds, neon shadows. If the sequel goes this route, it may feel like the grown-up version of the first film. But that might be exactly what the fandom is ready for. Theory 7. Betrayal from within. Host 7th. Betrayal. One of HUNTRX may turn, either by choice, possession, or because of the pressures of being global idols. Fans believe it's Mira or Zoe more likely than Rumi, since Rumi's arc is so central. Clues in the original: Mira's background as the black sheep, her family wealth and pressures. Zoe's outsider status, American-born, means she might lash out. Possible scenarios: Mira becomes obsessed with power, steals demon energy to enhance performance, and the others try to stop her. Zoe gets manipulated by Jinu or Guima, turning double agent, betraying the group mid-concert. The betrayal might not be evil, it could be a secret mission so deep it looks like betrayal until the end. This kind of internal conflict adds emotional weight. Not just demons versus heroes, but which side are we on when the stakes are inside us? The sequel could benefit from this. Theory 8. The final boss isn't just Guima, it's idol culture. Finally, the true final boss might not be a literal demon boss, but the culture of fandom, fame, and what it costs. In this theory, the sequel will explore how being an idol itself becomes monstrous. The barrier between real-life fans and demonic energy blurs. Fandom screams, social media, streams, they all feed the power. The Saja Boys were the literal demon group. The sequel might show how the machinery around idols, managers, labels, mass tours, becomes corrupted. Perhaps the final villain is not Guima, but the machine that pushes the group, the fans, and the world into perpetual performance, draining souls in the process. This gives the sequel thematic depth. It's not just about slaying demons, but about resisting being consumed by the spotlight. If handled well, it could elevate the film beyond spectacle to real commentary. So far, we've covered Rumi's half-demon heritage explained, global tour equals global threat, rival hunter idol group emerges, Jinu's redemption or revenge, music as ultimate weapon and weakness, darker tone, not just idol glam, betrayal from within HUNTRX, the final boss equals idol culture itself, Each theory gives the sequel multiple rich directions: emotional arcs, spectacle set pieces, thematic depth. But there are also a few meta-theories about how the film will present itself and how the marketing might play out. Meta-theory. A. Interactive fan experience. Meta-theory. A. The sequel will not just be a film, it will come with an interactive fan experience. Hidden codes in the trailer, songs dropped early, AR filters, maybe a mini web game. Fans already expect the campaign to blur the line between stage and story. Since HUNTRX is a pop group in story, there can be real-world tracks, real social media posts, maybe live performances by the characters. The sequel could roll out new songs as leaks from the Demon Lab or from Jinu's records. Meta-theory B, multimedia universe launch. Meta-theory B, this sequel serves as the hub for a bigger multimedia universe. Spin albums by HUNTRX and Saja Boys, real or in-story. Webcomic origin stories, maybe a concert film, or even a real global tour tie-in. Given the success of the original film's soundtrack, expanding the world via music, merch, games seems logical. Therefore, the fan theories aren't just about story. They're about how the story will be told across mediums. Closing thoughts. In closing, we're still left with a big question. What will the sequel's title be? Some fans suggest KPop Demon Hunters, Encore, others Harmonic Rift, Stage of Shadows, or Idol Bloodlines, riffing on Rumi's heritage. Wherever it lands, the sequel has massive expectations, and based on these theories, it has a lot of fertile ground to explore. And now I'd love to hear your theories. Which of the HUNTRX do you think is most likely to betray? Will Jinu become an anti-hero or ultimate villain? What city will they tour next? And what monster lurks there? Drop your thoughts in the comments or hit us on social. That's all for today on K-Pop Kool-Aid. Stay loud, stay fierce, stay haunted. Comment your theories and don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.